I'm gon' fold and you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win, let me spin, boy. All dunks aside, I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I've been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Let's go. I put that time in, my pride is out the roof, I get that grind in. So I'ma tell the truth, I get my grind on. You know the pressure make all of these diamonds. I tell them get back, step back, fast track, big lap, big facts. I'm past that, yeah. I'm trying to get ahead, get out the way. Now move forward, stand back. Now break away, I'm about to bring it on. I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, I'ma go all of the round. I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, see the time, see the sights, see the sights, see the sights, yeah. Hop out and I'm steaming, ride around and I'm dreaming. Once I get the feeling, nobody can stop me. Hit it, I'm on goal, fanning all you foes. Once I'm on the road, I'm knocking out of the door. I got the range. If you wanna come and stand up to me, pull up on me now. If you wanna challenge, tell me, rookie, run up on me now. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking back. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking back. I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, I'ma go all of the round. I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, to the top, see the sights, see the sights, see the sights, yeah.
And we are live. Okay, I think everything's good. I think everything's put together. Oh, hold on, let me drop the music just a bit. There we go. That should be fine. Yeah, that should be good. Right around there. I feel like that's the sweet spot. Yeah. I think that's absolutely fine. Hold on. There we go. We had the main screen. I was kind of fiddling with the buttons there if you guys didn't see. I'm kind of late on announcing that I'm streaming. But I am live. I will have to pop off for a bit just to grab the Uber order. So yeah, just when that happens, it happens. But we still have a few minutes before that happens. So I also didn't make me any coffee at all. Holy shit! That's one thing you can't go without, you know. So I think when I go run and get the Uber order, I'll definitely grab some coffee on the way back. And yeah, and then yeah, we will just, you know, that's what it is. As you can see, I kind of finished. I finished like well, once I finish this, it's like 2 pages today that I finished. That's pretty cool. I have announced that I'm live. There we go. Going live. Hell yeah. Okay. Just gotta post everywhere now. Going live. Everyone has to know. How's everything going here? Everything should be going fine. Everything is like a bit behind, but okay, everything's good. Stream's running. Everything's fine. I think I'll post on TikTok as well. You know, you post everywhere really. That's the best thing. You know, just post like a crazy person. You know, you just post everywhere. Everyone needs to know all your business, so that's what you just do. You know. There we go. live on YouTube. There we go. You know, you gotta post. Hopefully everyone else is doing well. So yeah, we're getting a little moment's grace before everything actually kicks off. We start working here. Going live on YouTube at the Chainsaw Maniac. People has to know exactly. There we go. There we go. What music is like playing here? Let me just check. Hey lads, welcome to the stream, always with your very courteous greeting as always. Hold on, we just check here. Nope, don't like that song. Hold on. Hey, that's the one I like. There we go. Add link. There we go. Oh, there's like links on TikTok now. Okay, okay. Going live. As I grind some manga panels. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna type all this stuff in, huh? There we go. Type in everything under the sun and post. There we go. Get the fuck out of here now. There we go. Okay. So we all good. We all good in the hood. Oh yeah, like I said, I have no coffee. God damn it. Yeah, I ate late, so that's the problem. Everything was just off schedule because I was waiting on my wife to give me an order on what she wants to eat, and you know how women be with that. So I was waiting, like, what do you want to eat? They didn't have the things she wanted, so I was like, okay, what's your alternative? And I was just like negotiating basically for like 20 minutes. But she has decided, and now we're waiting on the Uber order, so I'll probably run off as soon as that comes. But for now, let's actually get some work done. Almost done with this. We're almost done with this panel right here. Is this the right? It's the right layer. There we go. Got to always make sure you're drawing on the right layer. Don't wanna be caught not drawing on the right layer. I don't know what happened to my speech there, but it's probably because I don't have enough coffee in my system. That's what it is, you know. Need a good amount of coffee in there. Hold on. I don't think we have to go that in detail with the eyes. We can just shape it out because it is quite far. Just shape out his eyes a bit. There we go. Go. I heard they're adding this is a little bit of Street Fighter updates that's happening now. They're adding a new rank to Street Fighter, which is like legend rank, which is a rank that I don't think I'll ever get to at this point, but maybe eventually I'll get there. I'm like at platinum level 2 now. I finally got to platinum level 2. I feel like I'm a much better now. I'm grinding to get to platinum level 3. Usually the ranks don't matter as much, but it does actually show you more or less where you are in terms of skill base. I think the ranking system on Street Fighter 6 is actually the best out of all the Street Fighters. It's actually very accurate. So, because when you get matched up in Street Fighter 6, you get matched up against actual like people on your level or around about your same rank, and you can tell because whenever I verse gold ranks now, or like people on a lower rank to me, it's like piece of cake. I can like just beat the shit out of them, and you can just tell the difference in skill level. What's happening here? I'm not sure if I'm gonna get Mortal Kombat, the new Mortal Kombat. I'm thinking about it. I did buy me. I was like thinking, should I try a new control scheme to see exactly if that'll work better for me. I bought the what do you call it, arcade stick, you know, with the buttons and the lever. I bought that thing. It's coming on the 3rd of October probably. So yeah, oh, just check on the Uber. He's on his way. Okay, cool. But yeah, I bought that arcade stick. I'm gonna see exactly how it plays. I'm definitely sure that I think I'll play much better with it. At least, like, I won't like fumble my combos as much as I do with the controller, because for some reason, yeah, I just fumble combos like all over the place. Because like my button inputs are not on point. I'm like fucking hitting all types of wrong stuff. It's not bad, but it's not that good. But we'll see. I'm gonna try like seeing if that control scheme will actually work for me. I don't know if it will. Yeah, but more or less, I'm learning that it's not necessarily the controls, like the controller you use. For some people it may be, but for me it's more so just getting used to the combos in Street Fighter, because everybody, like every character you play in Street Fighter, the combos link differently and the timings are different. So like with Zangief, some of his combos are very tight, so like you have to like get in there. But I think this control scheme will work with me a bit more better, because I know one of yeah, because there's this move with Zangief that you like the double lariat. Like you have to hit two buttons at the same time. You hit like I think you hit two punch buttons at the same time, and it does his lariat. But then to do the EX lariat, which is the more powered up version, you have to hit three buttons at the same time, which is almost, it's not impossible, but it's difficult on a controller unless I have a designated button for lariat. Then I can actually like just like, you know, spam it shit, but right now I can't. Yeah, and a lot of his combos combo into lariat, so it's just like, it's just gonna be better for me. Anyway, that's a little bit of Street Fighter talk. I'm looking at other fighting games as well. So far I'm still waiting on Tekken 8. As I said, I'll probably look into Mortal Kombat. I'm not sure yet, because I like Street Fighter more than Mortal Kombat at this point. Like the combat system, I just enjoy more with Street Fighter. I don't know about Mortal Kombat yet. Don't know. But yeah, we're getting pretty far with this manga, I tell you that. I definitely am going to try to finish episode 1 by the end of this week coming. I definitely want to finish this episode. so I can move on to the next thing. Which means that I gotta stop being finicky with the way I draw certain things. Even if it bothers me, I just have to move on. So whatever we do, and we move on. Which I think is doable to finish by the end of the upcoming week with episode 1, because there's no coloring involved. It's just a really line work, and that's about it. You know, I've kept things pretty simple. I'm reusing panels like quite smartly. Smartly a word. It's a word now, you know. I think the right way to say it was like I'm being quite smart on how I'm using my panels, but smartly is nice. It's nice and short and sweet. So yeah, fuck it. We're gonna use smartly from now onwards. That's my new word, and that's what it is. It's just a lot of things are smartly done. So yeah, smartly is a new word. Feel free to use it if you want, but just know that I patented that shit. And yeah, okay. I wonder if like I don't know, there is some really like I've seen I don't know if like but with in terms of like manga and like mangaka, I've seen like some people are very like I'm not sure, like the opinions are very weird. Like I've watched this video of this guy, and he was like this is the only way to draw manga. Like he like basically sees manga in a certain style of drawing, which is very interesting. I don't know, I don't feel like I subscribe to that. I feel like a manga is, I don't know actually what really defines a manga, because to me it's just Japanese comic. That's that's just what it is. Like I just like the black and white style of like traditional manga, and that's why I'm going with it here. And it's much quicker, and I feel like in the long run it's just gonna save me a lot of time, especially with the anime coming up. I don't have that much time. They're really working on City of Clones for some reason, but fucking hell, we just gonna accept that. That's fine. I have no idea what's going on their side in terms of making the anime. I haven't actually checked up with them because I've been so busy, and you know, I'm just kind of just leaving it in their hands and seeing what they do with it in terms of the animation, the anime, is it animation service that is going to do my anime. I'm not sure exactly what they're gonna do with it, but it looks, from what I saw, actually I was watching the video they posted on their socials of them creating the background for City of Clones, and it actually looks pretty cool. So it actually gave me more confidence in them to see exactly what they're actually working on, and the stylistic like approach of like how they're handling certain things. And like yeah, it's actually not bad. So like it looks actually really good. So I'm actually happy with whatever's happening over there. Looks pretty cool. The only one thing that is concerning is that I don't know how much people are actually working on this project, because I don't know if it's the same person every time, because they have like one guy doing all the stuff. So like I'm not sure, or at least they're recording the one guy doing stuff, and so I'm not sure if it's just it's one guy producing all the work for this guys. I hope not, because that's just fucking, that's a lot to put on that guy. Unless it's like, I don't know, maybe I don't know if it's actually the same guy. I didn't actually get a chance to take in exactly the guy working on my stuff. It looked like a different person each time, so I think it's actually like a team working on my projects specifically. I don't know if they're handling only my projects and then there's another team handling everyone else's projects. I don't exactly know how things are working over there, so I'll leave that up to the peeps who's actually handling it. You know, they might know more than me in terms of production stuff. Obviously, I know how productions work and stuff like that, but there's obviously more experienced people out there than me. No, I'm not the god of animation, you know. One day maybe. One day I'll be the god of animation, maybe, you know. But not right now. One day we'll get to that level, but right now we're not there yet. Not even close. I feel like I barely scratched the surface of like. But then again, you like always learning, so like you're never really done. I feel like I'm always a student of the animation game, you know. I feel like I'm always a student because I'm always learning new shit, always figuring stuff out. And every time, it's not only that I'm just learning new shit, it's that every time new stuff comes out and I have to relearn like those stuff and like, not relearn, but like, relearn those stuff and like whatever else comes out and whatever new stuff comes out. And now with AI and like this new ways of working with certain things and like all that type of stuff. So I'm figuring that out. There's new tools that's coming out, new pipelines, new methods of using these pipelines and stuff like that. So it's like very interesting to see. There's a lot of old stuff being faded out now. And yeah, so I mean it's very interesting to see. Like I feel like I'm in the middle of a industry revolution, you know. Like I'm seeing things change like as I go along. It's very interesting. I wonder if it was the same way for when animators were animating like with a light box and paper, to when it came to like them actually have to switching over to like digital like methods of working, like from like PC and stuff like that. It's very interesting. I feel like we're going through another revolution of actually how we work on certain stuff. But it's interesting to see where it goes. I have hopes for the future. Obviously there is going to be sleazy people out there who's going to take advantage of certain stuff, but I mean, that's never stopped us before, you know. I feel like it's just a matter of us figuring shit out. When that happens, I have no idea, but normally in the beginning of all this crazy shit, we figure things out in the end, and then we standardize certain things. Right now it's kind of the Wild West right now, so a lot of crazy stuff happening. And I think a lot of people's gonna lose their traditional way of working. I don't say they're gonna lose their job, even though there probably is a lot of people who's gonna lose their specific job that they're doing. But I feel like they're gonna have to adapt to what is coming. You're gonna have to do that. Otherwise, you're gonna be stuck or you're gonna be left in dust. So yeah, you're gonna kind of have to adapt. I'm not saying you have to just let AI run your soul. But what I'm saying is you have to actually take into account what exactly is coming and how to adapt to it and how to use it to your advantage, and you know, maybe in an ethical manner, or figure out exactly how that's gonna work. Right now we're still kind of in the beginning process of whatever's coming. I've even seen on Street Fighter, just bringing it back to Street Fighter, and this is on the same topic. On Street Fighter there is a control scheme which I haven't tried yet, but there's a control scheme called dynamic controls. You get modern controls, then you get classic controls, and you get dynamic controls, which is very interesting. Although you can't use dynamic controls in tournament based stuff or like online and stuff like that. So like basically what dynamic controls is like you input certain buttons and AI helps you figure out your combos, and then they complete it for you, which is very weird. But yeah, I can see why that's not going to be allowed in tournaments and stuff like that, because you're basically playing with another person. It's fucking crazy, dude. I saw that control scheme in Street Fighter. So even AI is like taking, we're just like fucking holding your hand as you play. But it's not tournament like regulated or anything. But I'm pretty sure by your own. Oh, Uber driver's here, guys. I'm gonna be right back. Hold that thought for a second. Let me just BRB. Okay, I am back. Where is the... There we go. Yeah, so what I was... that's like a CPU doing combos for you. Yeah. So basically, I don't know how it works. I haven't tried it out. But I think I might... Maybe I'll test it out tonight. It'll be fun. I don't exactly know how it works. But basically, I'm assuming this is how it works. You punch in like a certain type of combo, and it probably reads the next input, or it learns as you're playing, and then it figures out exactly your normal strategy of what buttons to press afterwards. Not quite sure, but it's very interesting. I don't know. But yeah, obviously it's not tournament regulated, and online you can't use that control scheme because that would just be like cheating. But the only problem I can see with it is, let's say you maybe want to try something out of the ordinary. You don't want to type in your normal combos, like you want to maybe mix the opponent up, so you want to throw out something different. so that they, you know, you kind of catch them lacking a bit. So basically, that's when I think it's going to be a problem, because the CPU or the AI itself is going to figure it out, and then you're going to hit the wrong input, at something that you don't want to press, and then you're gonna get fucking punished for it, and they're gonna beat your ass. So so that's the only problem I can see with it. Yeah, but I mean, it's a very interesting concept though. Meh. But I feel like they didn't want to do more on it, because it's obviously still in the works, or it's still figuring it out, or maybe they believe that it's not actually going to be that beneficial to the game, so no idea. But it is something that I feel like is going to come in the future, something similar. Alright, I wanted to pop on and say, you're killing it, King. Well, thanks, Apollo, assuming. Thanks for just hopping on. I appreciate it. I was actually just about to watch, was it your last live stream or something as I was working? I actually just want to watch it a bit, but obviously I'm streaming now, so maybe I'll watch it tomorrow while I'm working on whatever I'm working on. No clue. Yeah, I have no idea what they're doing, what they're planning to do with their control scheme. I have no fucking clue, but it's very interesting. But so far the modern control scheme is actually a very good innovation into the game itself, and I think a lot of fighting games are gonna adopt the modern control fighting scheme moving forward, just because it's actually pretty good, and it's gonna bring in more players, so to say. And obviously you want more players, more money, right? So I think it's gonna be cool. I can't play modern because I have muscle memory of classic. I've always played classic, so my brain just doesn't register well with modern. It's just every time I do a classic control, my brain is just on classic all the time. I can't play modern. It's much more difficult for me to play modern because of the muscle memory that I have, so I just normally don't play modern. Although I will say that it's pretty fun. I played Modern Zangief, and Modern Zangief was fun to play, man. Just fucking... the reaction obviously is the best, because you can react to anything almost instantly. The Smash Bros fighting scheme, yeah, exactly. It's so fun. It's fun. I've played with Modern quite a bit, and it's pretty fun. It's just in the long run, I don't see a lot of professional tournament players or stuff like that. They normally don't play modern because you're kind of limited to a set amount of moves, and with classic you kind of have more options. Although I have seen some people do some crazy stuff on modern controls, and the pros basically. But yeah, all the best of players I've seen only use classic. But it might just be because they're used to it. That's just about it. They're just used to it. I don't think I did. I did thicken the outlines. Cool. Yeah. So this manga, I'm going pretty fast through this manga, I will say. I'm moving at the speed of light here, because I'm almost done with these panels, and it's pretty fast because I'm only focusing on the line work, and I'm just simplifying the backgrounds. Really, I'm not adding anything crazy to the backgrounds. The craziest thing I'll do is just maybe render out the 3D background if I have to. Because I already have all the backgrounds in 3D. So I don't have to worry about backgrounds as much. But I do like adding some details into stuff. just to make it look more interesting. I feel like that foot's a bit off, huh? But yeah. It's Street Fighter, all about the neutral anyways. Yeah, it's all about the neutral. All about that neutral game right there. A lot of the times, yeah. Man, but yeah, I'll tell you what, like playing with Zangief was just a fucking uphill climb. Even though I love the character. And that's why I always play Zangief. But it's tough. Although I'm getting better with Zangief, it's always tough. It's always tough. I wonder what's... The toughest match I've had is Guile for some reason. Guile just fucking is annoying. I just find him so annoying, like when I fight him. But yeah, I think I've gotten past that hurdle. I think my new annoying character to fight is Blanca. It's fucking annoying with his fucking rolling all over the screen. I just can't, like, it's fucking annoying. Although I kind of did figure him out, so he's not that annoying actually. I played him today I played a few Blancas today and I beat the shit out of him. So I mean, who else is there? Oh, JP is definitely, I think, yeah, JP is the most annoying for me with Zangief. But once you close the distance and you get in, JP is like, there's nothing you can do. Like once you're in his face with Zangief, it's just like, it's GG's. Like, there's nothing you can do. You can pressure the shit out of him and just fucking take his lunch money and just pile drive him into the ground. And now there's a new character coming called, what's her name? Aki. She like poisons you now. So like I have to deal with poison now as Zangief. Fucking like the snake lady now. Like she basically slithers all over the floor. She's like a snake basically. That's kind of like a thematic. Like that's kind of her character thing. She's like a poisonous snake of some sorts, right? Kind of have to. So I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that. And what's the date today? Today's the 23rd. That character's coming out on the 31st, and I'm gonna have to fucking deal with that, like for the whole of the first week. Like I'm gonna have to deal with Aki for the whole of the first week and figure out exactly how the fuck to beat that character. Because that's gonna be another hurdle. I don't know if anyone else likes Street Fighter here, but I just like talking about it because it's fun. I'm just enjoying the game, man. The game is pretty fun. Until Tekken 8 comes out, you know, I might spend more time on Tekken 8 to be honest with you, if it comes out. Oh, I mean when it comes out, which is only like next year Jan, so end of January. Because I think I'm more of a Tekken fan to be honest with you than Street Fighter. Even though I love Street Fighter, I'm more of a Tekken fan. I will say they should at least add like one or two more grapplers in Street Fighter. At the moment we only have two. We have Zangief and Manon. Manon. Is that how you say them? Manon. We only have her and Zangief at the moment. There's no other grapplers in that game. That's the only two, and I guess, yeah, I mean that's the only two really. There's no other grapplers. That's crazy though. That's like the only two grapplers. I know in Street Fighter 4 they had Abel. He was kind of like a judo master type guy as well. Hopefully they bring more grapplers in. I was expecting, because you know in Street Fighter 6 they have this like young new cast, right? Like of young new characters, and basically what it looks like they're doing is kind of like kind of fading out the old characters and like bringing in this young new fresh cast, right, of characters. And man, I thought at least they'd have like a Zangief like apprentice. You know who else? Mika. Mika's that wrestling chick. They should have put her in this game. It'll all be DLC. Yeah, definitely. If they can get Mika into this game, you know, she's a really cool wrestler, and she's basically like Zangief, but like she's really fast with it, you know, and that will be pretty cool. Because Mika can get right up in your face. She's pretty fast. Zangief is kind of really big, so you kind of have to be very patient with the guy. But I feel like Mika can really get in there. Yeah, that's the other character I played. I play Zangief and Mika because I always play grapplers. And Zangief is the only fucking like the best grappler in the game. There's no other, I think, grappler that's like better than Zangief at this point in Street Fighter 6. Like there's no other better grappler. Because Zangief grabs you and you rethink your life, basically. You're like, why? How did I get here? But there's no other grappler that really puts fear in people that way. I mean, there's Manon, but she's, you know, she's always like negative on all her frames and shit. And you can always counter all her moves. So like, what the fuck? One day, maybe I'll get my own fighting game made of my own characters. That'll be cool. That'd be a fun thing. I would like to like sit through that process. I mean, I'll design all the characters and the aesthetics, the moves. I don't mind designing all the moves and stuff. I mean, the technical people can figure out the technical stuff of how the moves work, but I want to actually figure out the look of the move and moves and stuff. That would be cool. One day. You know, if we ever get that big. I mean, that's how you know you made it, when like people just making games of your shit. You make like a Chainsaw Universe game, like with all my characters in there. That'll be badass. How does this look? I think there's a platform lets you make any character. Oh, it's sprite based. Oh. Yeah, I've seen a game like that. I've seen a lot of people create their own characters. A lot of VTubers that I follow, they create their own characters and add them to this game. I don't know what it's called. But it's, yeah, it's sprite based. I've seen something like that. But now I'm talking about like, you know, Street Fighter 6 level, you know. Making a game like that. That'll be cool. That will be fucking cool. I'll play that game. Because, yeah. There you go. Yeah. You know, I haven't actually sitting down and written extra new stuff to my stories as well. Better learn to program in 3D or hire people. Nah, fuck that, dude. I would rather, like, I mean, I would hire people actually. I think I would just hire, if I have the cash, if I have the fucking money to burn, oh my god. Yeah, I would hire some people. I know a few people who's quite talented here in South Africa itself. Will make some really cool games. We kind of fly under the radar a bit. I think a few of them are working for big studios. Like this one guy I know works actually at Capcom as a, but he's not really like senior, like high level. Like he's kind of like one of the lower level animators for the game. Yeah, he just, I don't think it's not for Street Fighter or anything. It's like one of those games. I'm not sure if it was KOF, like King of Fighters, or was it? No, there was another one. I think it was Samurai Showdown. I think that's what it's called. Oh yeah, or is it SNK? It's one of those. Like he did some work on that, from what I can remember. Yeah, but I'm not a fan of those things. I don't follow stuff. But you know, shout out to that guy. I don't even remember that guy's name, to be honest with you. I know him from college, and that's about it. I know. Oh yeah, that's the guy. Like I'm good at remembering faces, as I've said. Names, forget about it, dude. My brain. I remember that, like, I think of the guy, okay, that's the guy, yeah, but I won't know his name. It's some white guy. I don't know, I have no idea his name. It's probably like, he looks like a Eric. He looks like a Eric. That I feel like that. He looks like a Eric or Greg of some sort, you know? No, that's just what I kind of recall. I feel like he's more of a Greg. He's more of a Greg guy. That's what he is. He's a Greg. Could be. I bet you I'm completely wrong. His name is probably like Peter or something. Just watch him hit me up off the stream. Hey man, my name is Steve actually. What the fuck? We used to be in the same class, man. I cannot remember me. I helped you with that one thing. And to that I say, hey, be more memorable. That's what I say, okay? It's not my problem. I can't remember you all. Be more memorable. How about that? How about be more memorable? Oh, that's fine. There we go. By the way, that's what I tell people if they say, hey, you don't remember me? That's exactly what I tell them. I tell them be more memorable, dude. I don't know what else to tell you. The people like who are memorable, I remember them. The rest, I don't know who you are, man. You kind of just like blend into the background. You kind of just fade into the back, you know. I don't know who you are. You're just kind of part of the crowd right now, not standing out. There we go. Oh yeah. Now we just got to do the background and we're good to go. This panel's done. We can move on to the next page. Next page, how much panels are on the next page? I think there's only like 2. Oh yeah, only 2 panels on the next page, and I have a full page spread of this guy. 2 panels, full spread. So basically it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, you know, 11 plus 5, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 38. Okay, you can say 40 more panels. You can say around 40 more panels, and I'm good. Yeah, that's not actually a lot, really. If I have time, if I have time this week, oh my god, I'm finishing this fucking comic, I tell you that. Just give me a little time. I grind this entire comic down. Fucking beat the shit out of this comic. Get it out. I like to make a game of yeah. Programming is a pain in the ass. There are programs where we can kind of bypass programming, and like the engine does the work for you, basically. There's a lot of programs like that now for actual artists who don't want to program. You can just like use like a node system of some sort or something. So yeah, I mean, that's what I've seen. I think you actually showed me that, Elias. There's like that game engine that you use like a node system or something. And actually one of my colleagues showed me something. I think it's in Unreal, where you don't actually have to code things. You can actually like just, you know, there's a couple. Yeah, there is a few, but like I feel like even if I feel like you're still gonna need to know a bit of code for like specific things. Obviously I think the generic things, like you don't need that much code for it, but like there's gonna be specific things that you're probably gonna have to, you know, code. I think, I'm not quite sure. I mean, I'm not a game designer, so I'm not that deep into it. We do at the company that I work at currently, well, actually we hire a freelancer who codes normally, and he does the stuff. I think it's only one other guy on our team who knows about coding. I can read code, but I can't create the code. I don't know why, but like when I read code, I'm like, oh, I understand what that does, but I don't understand I can't like do it myself for some reason. Like I can read the code and be like, oh, okay, so this does this and this. Yeah, okay, I get it. Like I can read the language, I just don't know how to implement it for some reason. It's just my brain just can't figure it out. I don't know. But when I look at code, I'm like, oh, okay, I kind of get what you want to do here. You want to maybe on a hit, this thing kind of disappears, or like I can kind of figure that out. But the only languages I do know is, the only languages I can read is C# and I think Java. I've done JavaScript, or at least I've learned about it. So JavaScript, C#, I think C# plus as well. So like those, I kind of have an idea of how they work and I can read them out, but I can't create anything with them. I can copy and paste. I can like read like the code someone else created. I'm like, okay, that's exactly what I want to do. I can take that thing and just put it somewhere, you know. But I mean, anyone can do that, right? Needs more visual script, yeah. But I mean, this is the thing. This is also the thing. With AI nowadays, we can actually tell the AI to write a script for certain things for us. So maybe we, I don't know. Like you can tell AI to write a script on like collision on like a specific object and what we want to happen on this object on collision and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure you can do that with AI nowadays, right? Pretty sure there's something like that you can do. Oof. I'm just thinking now, like all the coders you could, but it doesn't mean it's right. Yeah, I was thinking about it as well. Because like if I can tell you the wrong answers. Yeah. 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 How would that even work? Like thinking about it like now, I'm thinking about it like the AI works off a certain script to do certain things, right? But then you tell the AI to write a script for you. Would you then have to, with the AI, would you then have to program the AI to relate certain information only, or like I don't understand how that works though. That's just that's just me though. Like my limited knowledge of the subject, I don't fucking know exactly how that works. It's very interesting though. But I'm pretty sure you can test it. You can type it in, the AI can give you a code, and you can copy and paste it into the program and see what it does. If it does the desired effect you want, then I mean, it's correct. But if it obviously doesn't, I'm pretty sure there's an error message that will pop up or show you where you are wrong in the code. And if you know a little bit of code, like me, like you can actually just like change the error. So, I mean, would it really be that big of a problem? Like if you, but then you still need to know a little bit of code actually. Like you actually need to know how to read code and know how the functions work and variables and stuff like that. So yeah, you can't just go completely. I feel like that'll only work. It's like the same with art and stuff like that. Like you can use AI in the sense to help yourself. But at the end of the day, you're still gonna have to go in and edit a few things to get the desired result you want, and still actually know the fundamentals and still exactly know exactly how things work, you know, and how to do certain things. You're still gonna have to know and have the knowledge to do those things, because you're gonna have to obviously like fix the fuck ups that the AI is gonna throw out there. So yeah, I mean, it's interesting. But I don't know. I feel like it's still something we're figuring out. And I mean, we are talking about it today. As long as you use it like in an ethical manner, and you're not just like, you know, kind of like being a dick about it and, you know, being an asshole. I'm pretty sure it'll be fine once we figure it out. Right now, I don't know if it's like that now, but at the beginning of this AI thing, it was all like, fuck artists, all hail AI, basically. And when this thing first kicked off, it was like, fuck artists, all hail AI. That's basically how it started. it just popped off that way, and then people were like, hold up, what the fuck? Nah, we can't let that slide. And then just fucking battle it all into all the shit. Hey boy, welcome to the stream. God, can you imagine? It started off like all the way into the negative, and now we're kind of like in the middle, like fluctuating between, you know, exactly how to deal with this problem. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the NFT, you know, the NFT scumbags definitely had something to do with it. Hold on. There we go. That's more centered, right? It's definitely the NFT peeps or the scumbags in that community. Because it was, yeah. I mean, it's the same. I feel like it's the same mindset. So I'm pretty sure it's the same people. I don't know. They all just fucking weird. Everything is practically free. Yeah. The NFT market didn't last too long, huh? There's still people doing that type of stuff up till today, which is like, I don't know. I haven't heard from NFTs in quite some time now. Like, it's fucking dead. Like, it's not. Just my camera is like so off. It's just like it hasn't like budged a bit. Like there's no fucking development in NFTs, like NFTs nowadays, or anything that I've heard of at least. It's not popular anymore. AI is like the new, you know, thing that they're trying to figure out now. I can't even tell some some Midjourney's generated images if they real human drawn art or not. Yeah. But that's more so effect of, isn't that like more so an effect of, because Midjourney is copying actual human art, that you can't tell the difference because it's actually like just, you know, ripping from like other people's art and like figuring out itself what makes like this thing. It's like kind of mastering a specific style and then, you know, putting it together. So yeah, I don't know, but it's quite interesting, you know. It is getting to a point where like, which is like, it's like it's just kind of like one of those things where like yeah, I don't know. It's where Midjourney over-renders its art. Like, I feel like its art looks like there's no place to rest anywhere. Pretty at a glance, but if you stare at it, your eyes will hurt. Yeah, it's like a great example of this was like when Goth put his art into the generator, because Goth has like a very overly rendered style, right? He has like a very high rendered style, so like yeah, it was like, this is AI, which is not, it's not sure, like I'm not really sure if that's an insult or it's like a compliment. Because I looked at my stuff and I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely done by a human. Now that could be taken into it could be taken into the fact like, this is done by a human because it's shit, or it's done by a human because, you know, it's too simple. I don't know. Like, my art style is very simple. It's very like boxy, like very shapely. Like you never like see like this type of art style in like AI and stuff. So like it could just mean my artwork's shit, and AI is like, nah, this is definitely a human's artwork. This is fucking shit right here. So that, I mean, you can take it both ways. I don't know. I just like to think of it like my art is just very simple. It was the same like with Uning's art. Like, her art style was very simple. The AI was just like, oh yeah, this is definitely a human. Which I don't know if that's like, that program is biased, you know? What if it's just like biased towards AI? And what if I just wanted to point out that Goth is an AI? I knew it. Fucking knew that guy's an AI. We need an AI on our side though, you know, when the whole Skynet things comes for us, you know. We have Goth, you know. I'm pretty sure he'll vouch for us. He will at least, you know, not make sure that we don't die, and we can have the AI's best interest, you know, in mind, whatever. Why am I doing this? I hate concept designing because it's funnelized. Just do it, man. Maybe it's because you love a challenge. Maybe that's what it is, huh? That's why I do certain things. Oh yeah, I didn't actually finish our pirate art I was gonna do. I forgot to finish that actually. I have the roughs down, but I didn't actually finalize anything. I'll probably finish it during art jam. Maybe I should. But Skits he has a prompt that he wants to do, so I think I'm just gonna do the prompt actually, because he actually has a fun prompt idea. So I think I'm just gonna do that. But maybe, you know what? I'll finish it tomorrow. I'll definitely finish it tomorrow. Tomorrow when I wake up, I'm gonna finish it. Get it out the way. You know, I also didn't actually check. Um, in Street Fighter history. Oh. Yeah, you know, I want to show you, like, I want to know exactly. I wonder what's gonna be the next Street Fighter DLC character after this one. I hope it's another grappler. Please be another grappler. Fucking hell, dude. Oh my god, I wish there was another grappler that I can actually, you know, work with. I mean, Zangief is like, Zangief is the grappler, you know. I've just played the Zangief my whole life, but like, I want to try something new, you know, something new. In terms of like grapplers, like who fucking else is there? I know there was a guy called Alex in Street Fighter 5, and he was kind of a grappler, right? I'm still picking Cammy, yeah, but you know, I play more grapplers. Like grapplers is like, that's just the way I play. Like even in like Tekken, other games I've always just played grapplers. Oh, T-Hawk. T-Hawk is a grappler, yeah, I forgot about T-Hawk. Laura is some sort of a grappler as well. Yeah, I remember. And then Abigail. Yeah, I forgot about these guys. Mika, I definitely want to try Mika out with Mika. What? E-Honda's considered a grappler? The fuck? Yeah, Alex is another guy I want to try out if he ever does come. Oh my god, I wish. Yeah, we'll see. Hakan, oh yeah, I remember Hakan as well. Usually in fighting games, pick the sword. I'm about Tom's artwork prompt. About Tom's artwork. Who the fuck's Tom, boy? Do we request a chat GPT to generate a character description for us to draw? No, I think what Skits is gonna do is he's gonna like type in characters, like a storyline or some sorts with different characters in it, and it's just gonna like basically regurgitate certain like randomly characters and stuff, and I think he's basically gonna spin a wheel and who's gonna get each character. Oh, tomorrow. Oh, that's what I mean. I thought you were calling Skits Tom. That would have been fucking hilarious. Yeah, I hope we get some really cool grapplers. I feel like Alex is like or Atlas, you know? Is it Atlas? The guy, there's a statue of a wrestler in Street Fighter 6 called, I think it's Atlas, right? Yeah, I think it's Atlas. So maybe that's a sign that we're gonna get the. I mean, they can bring Laura in. I'll try out Laura. I don't mind. No, Laura's a cool character. I would have definitely tried her out, but obviously there's Abel, but Abel's fucking. I mean, who gives a fuck about Abel? Did the music stop? Oh, the playlist is done. I keep forgetting to like. Oh, Birdie! Birdie's just another. This guy. Remember this guy? Birdie. He's just a cool grappler character. I'm just talking a lot about Street Fighter because I'm deep into it, man. I'm so deep into Street Fighter right now. It's like the only game I'm fucking playing. Until I get Mortal Kombat 1, then I'll probably just play that also. Yeah, we'll see. I feel like Hakan, it's most likely that we'll get Hakan as this guy over here. He was in Street Fighter 5, this guy. Hakan. So we might get Hakan or we might get Hakan or Alex. This guy, Alex. He was a pretty cool character as well. Alex, you know, and of course they're all very muscular. You know, I love the muscles. Fucking buff Jack guys. Then there's this guy as well. I've seen it. There's a statue of him in Street Fighter 6. I don't know if that's like a, you know, if that's like we may get him. So those are the three that I think maybe we could possibly get. Abigail was also in Street Fighter 5, which is this guy was the fucking, this guy was the most muscular guy. I don't know if there's pictures of him, but he's so fucking big. I played with him as well in Street Fighter 5. It was actually a fun character to play with. He's just kind of really dumb, but yeah, I don't think there's anything in here. But he's just fucking massive. He's like if Zangief is, how big is Zangief? Is 6'9", I think, right? This guy's like 7'5". This guy's a fucking giant. So like, he was pretty cool to play. He takes up the whole fucking screen as well. He's so fucking big. Wait, here it actually says his height. What is he? What is his height actually? This guy's 8. He's 8 feet. This guy's 8. God damn it. He's 8 fucking feet tall. Look at that. He's fucking 244 centimeters. God damn, this guy's tall. Holy shit, dude. He's a fucking 8. Oh my god, that guy's so tall. How big is Zangief? How fucking big is Zangief? Zangief is 7 foot. On the dot. He's like exactly 7. So that guy's like an entire foot bigger than Zangief. Fucking hell. That guy's so big. Oh, Birdie's the same height as Zangief. Interesting. Alex should be much taller, right? No, he's actually shorter than Zangief. Interesting. He's taller than my door, exactly. This guy's fucking a monster, dude. And Lara is 5'9". Obviously, she's a normal. 5'9" is quite tall for a chick, right? Mika is 5'5". Tiny. Yeah, I don't know. What the fuck, T-Hawk? T-Hawk's also fucking, he's bigger than Zangief. T-Hawk, well, we might get T-Hawk actually. T-Hawk is another guy that I've seen a lot in Street Fighter. He's fucking 7'7", dude. The fuck is this guy? What is everyone eating in Street Fighter, dude? What is, I want to know the dietary and workout requirements. These guys are fucking, they not, god damn, I love it. Fucking love it, man. Manon is also 5'9". Interesting. I've 584 pounds of muscle. Holy shit, Abigail. What the fuck? Is T-Hawk like a cousin of the Wind character? Oh yeah, I've heard she's related to T-Hawk. She's actually related to T-Hawk. So maybe we don't get T-Hawk. Because she's kind of like the predecessor of T-Hawk, right? Which is like, I don't know why Zangief doesn't have... Zangief's predecessor would be Mika. So like, I don't know why we don't have Mika. She will probably be DLC. This is Mika, obviously. Like with a very busty outfit over here. But like, she's also a really fun character to play. I've always played Zangief and I've tried out Mika. Mika's fun. And then Birdie, obviously. Birdie I've also tried. A really cool character. So like, I would definitely enjoy playing with Mika though. Mika is she's a really fun character to play with. So I definitely hope we get Mika because that's gonna be so fun. But we'll see. And Mika's also like she's fucking jacked, dude. For a woman, she's like fucking she's like the Zangief of women in this game. She's fucking jacked. It makes sense because she's like Zangief's predecessor, so she's learning the art of what do you call it, like muscle something. Muscle being a muscle warrior or something like that. But yeah, maybe they. But I feel like Street Fighter 6 is just to ease us into the fact that certain characters are getting kind of old and they're going to be they're gonna be phased out in like Street Fighter 7, you know, or whatever's next, right? So I think that's gonna be the thing. They're just kind of phasing the characters out and kind of, you know, we get a new cast, so to say. But they're slowly doing it, which is a really smart move. You kind of just want to slowly, because you want to keep the and maintain the greater fan base, you know, the OG fan base. You want to maintain that shit. But obviously Ryo and Ken can't live forever, you know. They have to fucking be phased out eventually. I mean, it's been 6 Street Fighter games, you know, so eventually they're gonna have to get kind of slowly faded out. Yeah, because yeah, it's been like years now, you know, in the making. It's not like Tekken is a bit different though, because Tekken, like the way the storyline is progressing, it's not like it's been years. It's like happened like in the storyline. It's only like only a couple years pass every time every Tekken, you know, gets released. Whereas Street Fighter is like fucking sometimes they skip like a fucking decade or something. But sometimes they skip like 5 years, 6 years, you know, 7 years into the future and stuff like that. So like it makes sense to kind of fade out the old characters. In the guano, yeah, these diamonds. Get me, okay. I like Mortal Kombat 1 looks. The fighting style looks realistic. Yeah, you more into the realistic things. I like the crazy fucking through the roof like stylistic stuff, like Street Fighter. But yeah, Mortal Kombat is really looking like a actual like martial arts, like, you know what I mean? Whereas like compared to Street Fighter, where it's just like fucking, you know, ridiculous. It's just they're doing all types of moves that you're like, this is fucking insane. But even though like Mortal Kombat has like the fireballs and stuff, like it's still kind of like rooted on like realistic like move sets and stuff like that, in a way, because like they actually base the moves off actual like martial arts forms and stuff like that, especially like ancient martial arts forms, which is interesting. I definitely want to try out Mortal Kombat 1 and see how the game is, but not right at the moment, but definitely I think you know what, I'll try it out. What's September now? At the end of next month I'll get the game. At the end of next month I'll get the game. So now I have some cash to spare. I'll get me the game. And the rest of the cash saving up for Tekken. I'll get it next month or whenever I feel like, you know, if I feel like, oh, okay, I can spare the cash this month, I'll get it. It's like playing the same song over and over. Hold on. There we go. Because it looks pretty fun. Hopefully I get the retail job stuff. Isn't until the end of March. Oh, okay. So you're only gonna get you like cosmology thing done in March, yeah. Yeah, man. Hopefully that works out for you. Hopefully it goes good. I like seeing people getting that bag. Oh, cosmetology. What did I fucking say? Cosmology? Yeah, cosmology is something completely different. Cosmetology, cosmology. I always get that, so I always get that kind of mixed up for some reason. It's not. I think it's because commonly we don't hear the term cosmetology a lot over here. So I mean, we just call it like whatever, you know. I think we just call it like hairdressing or something, like something very simplistic. We have like a simplistic way. Yeah, the art money is gonna take a while. No one is gonna want to buy American prices for a middle level artist when you can pay dirt prices for professional artists in other countries. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately people are cheapos. That includes myself as well. I obviously. But I mean, that's just what it is, you know. If you can get a cheaper price for something around the same quality, you would do it, right? That's just smart. Unless you want it from a specific artist, and I think it's a bit different. It's what it is. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is now on the side is actually get some cash from my comics. It's like, but that's not gonna happen obviously immediately. I have to first obviously print the thing and get it out there. I know a few publishers that can help me. Yeah, in South Africa, but like in terms of international stuff, I don't think it's gonna really help. Obviously it'll be online, but I mean, I feel like I can get a good I can actually sell a bunch over here in South Africa itself. I don't know about international. It depends if there's a high demand for it internationally, but my first goal of selling my comics is just to get it sold and get it out there here in South Africa itself. I'm gonna start small, you know, locally, and then move out, you know, internationally. Unless the anime, if the anime kicks off like it really pops, then obviously, you know, more people's gonna flock to it, and then I don't have to worry about locally. I can fucking do it internationally immediately and get my own website and whatever, you know. But we'll see. I doubt that my anime, as soon as it comes out, will really turn heads. I feel like it's gonna take years before I get to that level. Because it's always like that, right? You don't know how things are gonna pop off at first. Yeah, hence why our Dutch boss goes all the way to the third world country to do IHG partners like that. Pretty much, boy. Yeah. Yeah, for example, the company that I work for is basically, it's based in like the Middle East and like I think Ireland or something, right? And obviously the workers in the company are mostly South African, so like, you know, I mean, that's just business, right? It's business 101. Why would you waste money on expensive, you know, very high priced artists when you can get cheaper artists with the same level of skill, or they can do the same level of stuff, right? Like, why would you fucking... I mean, that's only the smartest option. I'm pretty sure if I had owned a business, I'd do the same thing. Like, I would be no different. I would be... I would hire a good person who's good at what they do. Obviously, I want the specific result, but at the same time, I look at what I can pay them, you know. And obviously, I feel like mentally, I won't feel good like paying them a little. So I would definitely like, I would pay them at least double, like their minimum wage for their country. I would double it or maybe triple it. Like, I feel like then I'd feel much better, even though I'm not gonna pay that much. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't still be paying that much. You know what I mean? But I'd at least feel better. I have more peace of mind. I feel like my conscience would fucking eat me alive if I if I had to, especially if I'm an artist myself. Like, I don't think I can do that. I mean, it's an exploitative practice. You're not getting paid anyway in where your label would be priced in America. Yeah, exactly. Like, I can pay, like, you can pay a South African worker probably like double, and it will still be cheaper than actually an American, you know, like artist, you know, someone who maybe like even like in Europe, like it will be much cheaper. You can pay them even triple if you want. Fucking fuck it, you know, it'll still be the minimum wage of those countries, you know what I mean? It wouldn't be like crazy. And that's why, like, I would obviously exploit that myself. If I was up there, I ain't gonna lie, I would do the same thing, but I would at least pay them way more, you know, fucking like triple, maybe double, just because I feel like it ease my mind a bit. Even though like I'm paying less, at least I know that they're taken care of and they're getting fucking, because obviously even though they're getting paid less, the cost of living in those countries are much lower, obviously. So like the expenses for bread and water and that type of stuff is much cheaper. Like here in South Africa, I mean, I'm pretty sure like it's way cheaper for people overseas to even live here. Like buying a house here would be fucking pennies for like people, right? So like, and like the cost of living also isn't really expensive over here. Like, because obviously it has to be low, because obviously you have to kind of level it out for the poorer people, and you know there's a lot of poverty in South Africa, so you kind of have to level it out. You have to drop the cost of living so that people can actually live. You know what I mean? You can't just keep things at that crazy prices. Otherwise you're just not gonna have a country. Everyone's just gonna fucking be dead, and then what? You're not gonna have workers, not gonna have, you know, stable income flowing into your country. I mean, into the country's GDP and stuff like that, whatever. Business, you know. It's just enough fucking, it's not gonna work out. So you need to drop the cost of living. But that's just how the game works, you know. As they say, don't hate the player, hate the game. If you don't like the game, but that's just a reality, to be honest with you. That's just what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. The world is what the world is, and you just have to figure out ways to live with it. That's what I've learned throughout my whole life. Like, there's a lot of things that I hate about this country. Oh my god, don't even get me started. There's so much shit that happens in this country that I just hate. I hate. But, you know, I love this country. I love this fucking country. And I don't think I would live anywhere else, to be honest with you. Because I just love this country that much. I would rather just deal with the fucking shit, you know. I wouldn't abandon this country. Unless I really have to. Unless it's like this. There's exceptions, you know. Obviously. If I have to, I have to. But if it's not to that crazy extent of I have to, then, you know, I won't. You know what I mean? Getting a job in America is a hell of a lot harder because the companies fighting artists is poorer countries, yeah. Yeah. Like the company, like our South African based branch of the company, like I don't know if it's like a branch or whatever, you know, because we have one here in Cape Town, we have one in Joburg. I don't know how business works, to be honest with you. I'm not really business savvy. I don't exactly know how this thing works, but basically we have a Cape Town based operation, and in Joburg based is one in Ireland, and I think there's one in Saudi, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not quite sure. But what was my point? Oh, yeah, it was about the foreign boss. What's the foreign boss point? I can't remember what it was. But yeah, the person who founded our company is South African. So I mean, he's doing pretty well. And the one thing that I do like about my company is that they actually treat you like a person. That's the one thing I love about this company. And I don't think it's hard to find a company with that same work ethic and the way they treat their, you know, it's kind of more like, it's almost like a family in that sense, you know. It's kind of like my second family, right? Because I know people, and don't get me wrong, when work happens, right? We buckle down and we get work done, but we understand that the person that we're relaying the work to is a human, and he has human needs. He or she or them have human needs. They have human shit that they have to do, and they have human problems that they have to handle, right? Everyday shit. So like, we understand that like if something pops up, we'll just have to work around it or whatever, right? So at least with the company that I'm working on, they have that understanding, and that's why I've never left this company. And I've gotten better opportunities. There's people who've offered me like, I think like 3 times the salary I have now. They've offered me a lot of cash, but like I can't because obviously I work from home. That is a plus right there. That's one of the benefits. I get to work from home. Not a lot of companies you can do that, right? Another plus is obviously, yeah, the you know, the peoples that's there. And I gotta go see us. No problem, lads. I'll see you at Art Jam tomorrow. See you at Art Jam tomorrow. Unless I'm still on and you still join. I don't know. But for now, I'll see you, man. Yeah, even in Ubisoft hires Filipinos to do some of their 3D works. Damn, they just like shopping for those Filipinos, huh? They're shopping for you guys. They're out there. Just like grocery shopping for Filipino workers. God damn, it's crazy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the benefits. Yeah. So like working from home. I mean, working from home is the biggest benefit. Like honestly, like I don't have to go anywhere. You know what I mean? The only problem, you know, working in South Africa is the load shedding. But at the same time, I have a generator. So at the same time, I don't really care because I always have power. So working from home, big plus. Working from home, big plus. And also they're quite flexible in terms of if anything comes up in my life. That understanding, you know, they work with me, and like it's just a cool workplace, man. It's like one of the best, honestly. I've worked like for other companies before this one, and they were ruthless. Like fucking they didn't give a fuck about me. Like they honestly like, and the one just before this, I got an opportunity at a gaming studio, and you know, I didn't take the offer because the fucking people there, I walked in and there's people dying at their desk. So first of all, no, right? But at the time, I just started at this company. This company was just starting up, but it wasn't as big as it is now. But it was like just starting up, so like I was kind of like weighing my options, and then I saw this people, and I was an intern at that time, and I saw these people just fucking dying on their desk, and I was like, hell to the no, hell to the nana, no, I'm not joining the studio. Yeah, fucking Skippy over there, fucking you know, bleeding out on his desk because of the fucking, his fingertips are, you know, bashed out on his keyboard, right? I ain't gonna join seeing that fucking guy over there. And then you have fucking, you know, Lucy over here all coked up. Like, fucking needy, fucking coked up. All up on all types of probably, I don't know what type of drugs she's on, but just to stay alive so she can work. And I'm like, I'm not. No, there's no, I can't deal. This is way too, this is crazy. And I've been, as a kid, surrounded by killers and murderers and all these gangbangers or whatever. And when I saw that, I was like, this is worse. This is like, what the fuck is this, right? So, I was like, I'm not gonna join. Nope. I stayed with this company. I'm just like, I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna grow with the company and see where they, you know, where they go. People here are cool. I get cool benefits, right? At the time we were working at the office, but the benefits were really good. You know, we had like Friday lunches, we had events, you know. Obviously they had their own equipment, that, you know, and all that type of stuff. Leaf days, you know, you get family benefits, stuff like that, you know. I think there was even like medical benefits as well. So like, I mean, I was just like, fuck that. Like, I don't know, you know. I don't know if they paying my medical bills if I have to join the other company. I ain't going there. Like, yeah. What? Yes, what the fucking hell is the pin? I'm a lot faster at work, and I can play games whenever I'm. Oh, working from home is the best. Yeah. And whenever I'm done with the tasks, yeah, you can play games, you can chill. I get to spend more time with my wife, of course. That's like the biggest plus, right? And obviously one day when I do have, like, want to have kids and stuff like that, I can actually chill with my kids. You know, I have more time with my family, right? So I have more family time. There's more time for things in my life, and just like, it just works out better, right? I mean, imagine like, yeah, I would have to like drive home from traffic, like on a fucking like Monday, like 5 p.m. to like 7 p.m. traffic, just fucking in there, you know. So like, there's a lot of benefits, honestly, like just working at home, all that type of stuff that I mentioned. So like, yeah, that's why I never really left this company, because I feel like they have the best way of working, right? And obviously there are like things that are like fuck ups and whatever, like where it could be improved at certain points, but where it is now, I think this is a good place to start, you know, and build from here. I mean, it's a really like, where it is now, it's a really cool, you know. I love this company, man. That's just what it is. Like, the people there, the stuff we do here is pretty simple as well, you know. Even though I would like to do some more crazy stuff, this is fine. And at the same time, I can still work here, get a regular salary, like a regular salary, get paid and everything, you know. And it's a 9-to-5 job. Sometimes we do work a bit overtime. Sometimes I put in a bit extra just to get things out, but that's fine. I don't mind that. And then, like, after work, I get to do whatever the fuck I want, right? So I get to do stuff on the side, whatever, you know, YouTube, whatever I wanted to do on the side, I can still do it on the side. I have time now. And like, it's just much more, it just works, you know? It just works. Everything's in place. And yeah, you know, that no one gives a fuck what I do on the side, you know? It's one of those things, like, it's gonna be pretty hard to, like, you know, I don't want to really jinx it, but like, it's gonna be, you know, nah, I won't say it. I don't want to jinx it. But yeah, it's just cool, man. I don't want to fuck it up, man. We're really cool. We're all good, you know. I know what you guys thinking. What? Chainsaw actually holding his tongue for the first time? Hey, man. Sometimes you gotta restrain yourself. The strongest man is not the one who just, you know, beats everyone. It's the guy who can restrain himself from beating the shit out of everyone, you know what I mean? It's that guy. That's the toughest guy, really. You know, the guy can really hold back. Who has the strength to hold back. That's the strongest guy. And yeah, I think I I think we were deep in that topic there. I think we did pretty well with that. I just need to do some smoke. Hey, I did pretty well with this grounder. I will say this manga like style that I'm doing, you know, the black and white. It's definitely improving my line work like a lot. Because obviously the only thing I'm focusing on now is the line work. That's pretty cool. Because like think about it, like think about this, like do it black and white manga style, right? The only thing you're focusing on, because the line work is the final product, so you're gonna do the best, right? You're gonna get it. You're gonna nail it, right? You're gonna fucking get it down really well. And because it's the only thing you're doing, you have more time to do it, more with the line work, and then you just do the color later on. I think it's a really cool process. I wish I had done this in the beginning though. To be honest with you, I would have been much better at the line work by now. But this is where we're at. You know, let's build on this. I'm pretty sure in a couple months I'll hate this art style. And I'll hate what I made it, like what it looks like now. But for the moment I actually enjoy what it looks like. I don't think I'll hate it as much as like the previous one though, the previous way things look. Because I've obviously gotten much better, so like I'm not too mad at it. Yeah. We'll see. Normally people hop onto this stream at like 10 PM. I was thinking of maybe I should move my streams to 10 PM. But then the Asian audience will just fucking, I don't know if it'll be good for the Asian. Well, what do you, boy, are you on the Asian side of the world? Like if I had to move the stream, like if I had to start the stream at 10 PM, which is in the next 15 minutes, right? I don't know what time is that by you. But in the next 15 minutes, if I had to start the stream at that time, what time would that be on your side? In terms of the Asian side of the world, I want to know. That'd be a bad time. Oh, that will be 4 AM. Oh shit. Yeah, that would be a bad time. Okay, so like, yeah, I think this time works. This time works then. I guess it works. So holy shit, Boya, it's like 3 AM by you? The fuck, Boya, what are you doing up? Always up at 3 AM. Why are you up at 3 AM? Always. What are you doing? Appreciate you joining the stream, but like, what are you really doing though? What are you really doing at 3 AM? What are you, like, what's happening? Why do you need to be up at 3 to 4 AM? Just for my streams, or is it like, is there something else happening? It can't just be for my streams. I mean, I wouldn't mind that, but Jesus Christ, boy, like, what else are you? Can't just be that. You work on your part-time and freelance on the weekend. Holy shit, boy. Boy on that grind. See, that's why I'm not mad at Boya taking breaks, really. Boya's always on that fucking grind. See, you and Jess, I ain't too mad about slacking, because you guys always on that grind. You and, yeah, I mean, Elias also on that grind. You know, he's trying to get his job. Always on that grind. But Yuning, man, that chick needs to get on the grind. She mustn't stop grinding. She's never on the grind, you know. She's on the I don't know, on the whatever she is, right? She's just being uni. She need to get on that grind. Need to get her shit together, isn't it? What she needs to do, okay? I feel like Toy is on the grind. I feel like he's always on the grind. Every time I mean he's going to like Germany, right? He has the Germany thing. You know, he's definitely working his ass off. Toy is a grinder. I feel like he's a grinder. Grind all day, grind all night, you know. But the other one, I don't know what to say about that one. I guess opposites attract. I guess that's what it is, right? I guess that's why. You know, they're attracted to each other, because one is just fucking lazy and just, you know, slacks off all the time. But I will say this: as much as Yuning slacks off, you know, she get it done though. She get it done. She always get it done. But god damn it, she could have done more. You know, I always look at the stuff she does and I'm like, you could have done more, you know that, right? And it's maybe just my mindset, because whenever I do something, I put my fucking all into it all the time. Like, I work on stuff as if it's the last fucking thing I'm gonna do in my life. I don't know why, but I think it's just because the way I don't know. I just feel like the way I work is like every day is gonna be my last. I don't know where I get that I get that mentality from. But it's definitely a product of where I live and what I've went through in my life. Probably that's probably what it is. Probably because of all the times I almost fucking died. Like, I'm like, oh, it can happen anytime now. It can happen anytime. Like tomorrow I can just be gone, you know. So that's why I'm like, fuck, I gotta put something out there. Gotta do what my best, you know. Do what I can. Put a stamp on the world, you know. Say Chainsaw was here. That's what I gotta do. And if it helps a few people, hell yeah. To all the people it helps, that's who I'm doing it for. To all the other people who hate my guts, they can go and fuck themselves. I really don't care. Yeah, because they probably all haters out there. It's fine, you know. I don't mind the haters. The haters are what make the creators. You know what I mean? That's what I always say. We need the haters. The haters, we need the hate. The hate. You know, the hate that powers me. It keeps me if I didn't have haters, like where would I be? Right? Where would I be? Haters be hating, you know, and that's what they do, man. That's their job, man. In their mind, that's their job. That's what they have to do, and it's fine, you know. They have nothing better to do with their life. I always feel sorry for people like that, you know, because their life is probably shit, and it's fine. Maybe hating on me brings them happiness, right? Brings them a sense of security, you know. It gives them joy. So I say let them hate, give them that joy, you know. If they want to hate me and it makes them happy, I say go for it, man. If that's what makes you happy, I'll be happy to accept your hate. I'll be happy to make you hate me if that's what makes you happy. You know, I don't need my, as long as you're having a good time, man. You're having a good time. I'm pretty sure you are hating on me. It's fine. I will contribute to that hate, you know. And because it fuels me. That is my fuel, the hate. I just absorb the hate. It goes into me. I absorb all that shit. It just goes into me. It filters out into positiveness, confidence, you know, inspiration, motivation, and that I chuck out there to everyone else who wants it, right? So everybody who comes over here, you know, they get what they want, basically. You want to hate, fine. You get the hate. You get the moment to hate, you know, go ahead, you know, I don't mind. And then those who actually enjoy, you know, the inspirational stuff, the motivational stuff, and it actually does inspire and motivate them, I say, you know, salute to them as well. You know, they're enjoying their time, they're having a good time. And for those, there's people who just don't, they're not even there for any of that. They're just here to have fun and chill, right? Those people, you know, I say, keep on keeping on, man. You do what you gotta do. Because, you know, there's YouTubers that I watch that I hate them, you know. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. There's YouTubers that I watch that I actually... It's not that I hate them. I think hate would be a strong word. It's just like, I don't like certain things that they say, but I mean, they're still entertaining, whatever. You know, like for instance, Yuning is the best example, since we just talked about earlier. I wouldn't say I hate Yuning, but I do hate her mentality. That's what I hate. I think she's cool. You know, more power to her, but like fucking hell, dude, that mentality of hers, it's like every time I hear her say something so Yuning, it's like my veins pull tight. I don't know what it is. It's just like, you know, that feeling where it's just like, what the fuck? I don't know. It's weird. Maybe, you know what it is? Maybe this is what it is. Maybe this is what it is. I'm analyzing it now. Maybe this is what it is, right? It's because Yuning is an artist and I see potential in her, right? And I know she can do better, but she just chooses to fucking just like, you know, just like hate herself and then like put herself down. And then she's just like, oh, blah, 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 you know? And I feel like that's what it is. I think that's what it is, you know. And now she can't help it. That's just she's Yuning, you know. She can't help it, you know. Same way I can't help being awesome, you know. I'm Chainsaw. I'm awesome. It's what I am. It's what I do, right? I can't help it. It's just what the energy I give off, right? The confidence, the inspiration, the motivation, awesomeness. It just shoots out of me. I can't control that, okay? Same way, you know, she can't control her Yuningness, right? That's just part of her. Right? You can't blame her for that. That's just she's just being herself. Right? She's just being herself. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna call out for it, you know. We're still gonna give her shit because it's fun, right? The same way I give Elias shit, same way I give Skits shit. Same way I give everybody shit, really, you know, because it's fun. You know, we have fun. I throw a little bit of that their way, they throw a little bit my way. We go back and forth. We have a little boxing match, you know. Verbal boxing match here, there, you know, and then we, you know, we iron it out at the end, and that's how you build your bond. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. That's just what it is, you know. That's where we're at. Now, at the same time, I don't know if I'm making sense or I'm just talking shit, but I feel like it's a combination of both, and that's usually how that's how I just do things over here. Just talking shit, and then you gotta find like the relevant or valuable stuff deep in that shit, you know. Okay, we threw the. By the way, I'm still trying to figure out how to do smoke. I think smoke is one of those things that I do have like a hard time drawing. I can kind of get the gist of it, but like, I feel like it still needs a bit of work. I feel like I still need to, maybe I need to watch a few videos on smoke and how to, you know, or maybe I actually need to reference actual smoke, you know. You know, we have seen like smoke actually been drawn quite well in the Naruto manga, Naruto Bleach. I should actually check out those mangas and see how they do the smoke. And then just kind of like rinse and repeat what they do. I think that's a good way to go about it. But all I think about is just like puffy, puffy, puff, puff. That's what I think about when I see smoke, right? So I just think about like puffing it, just giving it a little puff. You know, little puff, big puff. The fuck? What was that? Anyway, so I think about it as like, because I've seen some people explain it where they just go, you just do big and small then big, and then small, and then big and small. So sometimes you can do big, and then you can do small, small, and then big, you know. I don't think there should be this much smoke though. As a matter of fact, I think there should be no smoke here actually, because I feel like I would have cleared up by now. Maybe we just do a little bit of clouds, like smoke clouds here. Just like a little bit of smoke. Yeah. Kind of like it's wait. Maybe we do it differently. I feel like, because I don't know, I've seen smoke do this at some points. So maybe... Yeah, so maybe we just add a little bit of that. And then maybe we add a little bit of smoke coming, like kind of rising up here slowly. Kind of showing a dispersing of some sort. Yeah. I feel like all small and then big because it's dispersing into the air, so I feel like that's what it, I don't know if that fucking makes sense. I don't know. Boy, have you ever done smoke before? Like, what is smoke like? Do you have trouble with smoke as well, or is it like it comes easy for you, or what? It's pretty tough for me. I still have to figure it out, I guess. I don't know. I think that'll work. Don't need to do too much. Avoid special effects as much as possible. Well, you know how, boya. Yeah, me, I don't like to avoid certain things. I just fucking dive into things. Even I avoid the backgrounds, but it's not so much avoiding as it is that oh shit, I did this on the, oh fuck, I did this on the wrong layer. I think we do the bowlings. Do the bowlings like this. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna finish this panel up, and I think we're done for this stream. But I just wanna finish this up. Actually. Actually, you know what we can do? This is actually what I've been doing. I've been using this bolding brush. You know, Clip Studio has this bolding brush. I've just been using this for my moldings. I just basically do this. Right? And then I just kind of... Oh, wrong layer, sorry. Goddamn, every fucking time. Folding. I just do this, that. Wait, hold on. This, that, this, that. Copy this. obviously I need to bend it to the perspective over here, so gonna have to do this. Just make it smaller. Not rasterize, not rasterize this. Oh, it is already. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, that actually works. Somehow. Me. Maybe a bit more. I feel like that kind of works with the angle. You know, I want to see if I wanted to make it look like it's flat, you know. Yeah, but I think it's the way the buildings are angled. It just doesn't fit with this view. Yeah, it kind of is very off. Let's just delete that. I'm just gonna have to manually draw this because this building's all off. They're way off actually. So let's just let's manually do this. Well, maybe I should put down a perspective ruler, because that is gonna kind of help. The horizon line would be over here, obviously. Well, other way, this way. I'm still trying to figure out how to use this perspective tool in Eclipse Studio, by the way. How do I... that's how we do it. Okay. I can just do it this way. I think that's about... I think this will work. Maybe... yeah. No, wait. I was off. It's off a bit. Actually, perspective is maybe... what did I do? No. Oh, the hell did I do there? Still trying to figure out this ruler for myself. Okay, I feel like that's what it... no? Yeah, I feel like the horizon line would be like a bit higher, I guess. I guess actually it would be straight on, wouldn't it? Anyway, we still gotta use the ruler anyway to make the buildings. I don't know why I went through all that trouble. But I mean, that's just part of being an artist. You just go through the trouble to realize that you don't need certain things and then just fucking go with it. So there's a building that goes here. There's another one up here. Another down here. And then we can just do this. Fucking connect that shit up there. Oh, did I rasterize this fucking? Kind of fucking up a lot here, huh? Hold on. Vector layer. Bolding lines. Bolding lines. I don't think I even named this one. What's this? Oh, this is the wrong layer, huh? This is what happens when you don't name this shit. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong fucking thing. That's why. Looking at this. So... yeah, that's the layer. Wait, which layer is the... fucking goddamn it. Ah! Let me just name this the ruler so I understand what the fuck. Just name it the ruler. So now I know that's the fucking ruler. And this goes here. There we go. See, always name your stuff. Never not name your stuff. If you don't name your stuff, you're gonna be just as confused as I was right there. That's a good example. Just call it whatever you want, as long as you know what it is. Like I just say B lines. I know that's the building lines. Okay, bam. There we go. Bam, bam, bam. Let's do a one here, one there, maybe another one here. So then delete this, delete that, delete this. Maybe keep. No, actually delete this, delete that. And then delete that, delete this. I don't think that works for the composition though. I think we just need to move this over a bit. I think it kind of fucks up the composition a bit. Beep, beep, beep. So I can... kind of wanted to focus on the guy. Want to kind of like point at him like this is the guy, you know? So maybe we lift the buildings up on the side a bit higher. That makes sense. Yeah. And then I think that's about it. Just delete this layer. And then I don't know if I should add a bit more details into the buildings. I feel like I'm just in the, just like add enough to kind of make it look like this is a building. Don't have to, maybe not as rough as that. It's kind of too rough. There we go. Don't add too much detail, just enough to kind of think that's... I think that's enough detail to make your mind kind of wander. And then you just fill it up. You fill it up. Fill it up with anything there. And then sky. And there we go. Just do the sky. Just a little bit of a sky. And then, oh, good. I think I should actually do a little smoke. You know, I kind of called off the idea of the smoke, but I feel like smoke will add a bit more to this image. You know? So just a bit though, not too much. It looks like it's dispersing a bit. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Okay. That adds a bit more. Obviously a bit more detail. Smoke. Detail in here, just a little bit here, just to break it up a bit. Maybe add a bit, thicken it a bit up. Just so it doesn't blend in with the ground, yeah. I wonder how it will look actually like in color with like these lines and stuff. I'll be interested to see actually how it looks. I'm still debating whether or not I want smoke or not. I think maybe we don't do smoke. We kind of darken the buildings. I feel like he erased and like threw in the smoke like 3 times now. I think that's because I'm not thinking really about it. I'm just fucking doing it, you know. Just erasing and seeing for myself what it looks like. Bam. There we go. Maybe it should be in the back by the sky. Yeah, also the speech bubbles are gonna come in here. I gotta remember that. But yeah, we basically finished the entire page. I just have to put in the speech bubbles. And I think we're good. The speech bubbles, like, there's one gonna be here. So I don't really mind the empty space here. And maybe one over here. Yeah, there's gonna be one over here coming down into here. And then another one maybe over here actually. Yeah, I think that's fine. Damn, let's actually see what everything looks like so far. Let's actually, where's the preview? Let me just check. Let's just check what everything looks like so far. I think if we go to, I think it's export. No, it's not export. How do you do it now again? I think it's here by file. And then I don't think it's here. I gotta look for it now. There's a setting that we can actually check. It's not here, is it? Is it in the story settings? Should be. Nah. So yeah, it's is it in view? It's not here. I can't even remember what it was. There's a way to check. It's definitely one of those. I think it is in file. Not that. Trying to look for it. Ah, there it is. Hold on. 3D preview. Yes. Now we just gotta wait a bit. I think this is a perfect time to check it out. I mean, at the end of the stream, it's a good time to check exactly the results of what things will look like. So I mean, that's fine. Let's see what we get. Still loading, right? Yeah. Still loading. I think. Is it? Let's save it. One page down, let's go. Yeah. So I'm talking about, boy. 3D preview. Yeah, whatever. There we go. There we go. I don't know why it didn't work the first time. I guess I didn't press OK. But now it's creating the book. So we're basically 17 pages down, to be honest with you. Well, actually, maybe like 15 excluding the cover and like the blank side of the cover. So like 15, yeah, 15. And then we still have about 25 more to go, maybe. Yeah, 25 more. That's about like 40 panels. It's not actually that bad. So we're definitely gonna get this done by hopefully the end of this month. If not, probably for the latest, if like things do pop up, the latest like middle of next month it will be done, the entire first episode. And then basically we can do the next episode and the following episodes and whatever. The other episodes aren't going to take really that long. I'm thinking of combining episode 2 and 3 together, because like this one was about over 100 panels. So I think, yeah, the next one I'm gonna combine those two. There's only 18 episodes as well of Kill All Heroes. Is it 18? It's probably less. I'm pretty sure there's less than that. Let me just check. I can actually check here. If I go to my files, I can check. Yeah, there's 18 episodes exactly. With episode 1 being the longest, of course. So episode 3, I'm pretty sure episode 2 is like what? It's probably like 40 panels, yeah. So yeah, 18. So if you half, so it's actually 17 left. I think the last episode is quite long. I think episode 2 and 3 is gonna be one episode. Episode 4 and 5 is gonna be the next one. But also I might have to change the cover of this thing as well. But how much pages are in an actual manga? Like how much pages are in a volume of a manga? Let me just check, because then I can kind of figure out exactly how much I can fit into one book. How much pages in a volume of a manga? There we go. 180 to 220 in one volume. Okay. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't know if it's popped up on the screen yet. Should be. Hold on. Yeah, it is. Okay. So this is what it looks like. I definitely wanted to see what this double page spread is going to look like. Oh yeah, look at that. And then it's a cover. I just want to see exactly how it reads as well. See, I actually did a small thing here of like raising this up, raising this down. So like your eye immediately as it hits here, it goes here to here, and then there to there to there to there. And then here as well, same thing. Here, here it does the same thing. So let's see. Yeah, I'm kind of using the text as well to lead your eye. This I might actually have to, because look how that looks. It kind of blends in too much here. I might actually add like a little a little something just to kind of make it stand out a bit more. Yeah, I think that reads pretty well. Everything reads pretty well over here. That page is obviously straightforward. Boom. I think I did pretty. But you see, yeah, I actually referenced the real smoke and explosions and stuff. Let me see exactly how this looks. Looks pretty good. That face though. This angle always fucking gets me every time. But it's much better than what I had before. It's a tough angle to get. Oh yeah. Damn, look at that cool that looks. Then yeah, obviously I kind of slipped back into the traditional format. This guy falls here, then here, then goes here, then here. This kind of falls back into here, and then this, yeah. This is the next page, just obviously I still have to do. But yeah, that falls in pretty well. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. Hell yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along very well. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. Hell yeah, you guys getting a sneak peek at the end of the stream. I think I'm gonna, this is a good place to end it. Thanks to everyone for joining. Boya's the last one standing, it looks like. Shout out to Boya. Love the 2-page panel. Yeah. Double page spread. Yeah. That's a pretty cool one. This is what it actually looks like. I wonder if this is something I was thinking about actually before we leave. Oh shit, that's gonna take a while to kind of read everything. But I was thinking about bringing it more into this space right here, just like shrinking it down a bit. But we'll see how that works. Anyway, see ya guys. Hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully everyone enjoyed themselves, learned something, were inspired, were motivated. Whatever happened during the stream, hopefully it was a good thing. I mean, even if you hated it, I mean, like I said, you know, you got something out of it, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's head on to the end. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Wherever I see you, I'll see you. But see you guys. Let me just head on to the end. Okay. And I'll let Street Fighter song take you out. Bye bye everyone. Good night, good morning, whatever it is. Bye.